welcome to Bout, the show that celebrates Barbadian micro-entrepreneurs and gives them the unique opportunity to share their brand story. This week, it's Micro is Mighty. We are celebrating some micro-entrepreneurs who are doing amazing things. Up first is Santi's Popcorns. What going on, Santi?
A good hun.
Oh, I see some popcorn. So tell me about your brand story. How did you start in popcorn?
Well, my brand story started about 5 years ago at local cricket in the community. And then from there, I started to do other events like rally, and then people requested me at parties and private functions, but then they encouraged me because the service is rated high, one, and two, the quality of the product is really amazing, which includes the taste and the way the presentation and the passion on the whole, how I deal with the popcorn and with the customers, because I'm really a people's person. So it's really my passion to see people happy and how I can help encourage them along the way.
I could not agree with you more. And truth be told, I met you in 2020 when we were preparing for a massive celebration.
It's true.
And one of the things that struck me is your passion for popcorn and your tenacity. Every event I go to, I can smell it in the air, the popcorn. So tell me about these different flavors you have today.
Well, when I first started, I started with the normal butter flavored and the plain caramel, which is everybody's thing. But then God bless you with the idea, one uncommon thought, which is the coconut caramel. And coconut being a local product, I decided to combine the caramel and the coconut, and customers were like, yes, auntie, yeah, it's working. So
I can tell you
that's one of my best sellers. And I also do blue raspberry.
Really?
Yeah. So you can have it with coconut as well.
So you can have your sweet, you can have your savory, and almost any event in Barbados, we can smell Santi's popcorn.
It's
now
true.
Tell me, how long have you been an entrepreneur?
I've been an entrepreneur off and on, but I made a decision to become a full-time entrepreneur about 2 weeks now.
2 weeks?
Decided to step out in faith and
you
follow my passion.
Micro is truly mighty with you. So 2 weeks in. So tell me, where can we find you? Because we have to come and support Santi's Popcorn.
You can find me at the Dome Mall, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Okay. And very important question. Why should Bajans support micro-entrepreneurs like yourself?
Because we're deserving, we have good customer service. And we also have the product, the quality is in the product, in the things that we use, the ingredients we use. You can see it in the actual finished package. And we support the local economy, you support families, you help to keep the Barbadian workforce and employment on a high level. So it helps take some of the pressure off our government.
Because we can now go and purchase and support a micro-entrepreneur like yourself.
Yes, but if you don't see me, you will see my team members.
Okay. Yeah. And where do we find you again? At Dome Mall? At
Dome Mall.
Wonderful. You have a Facebook page or Instagram if we want to find you for a birthday party, a wedding, any of those things?
Yes.
How do we reach you?
At 1-246-239-0049.
Okay. Anything up next for the future? I know you're 2 weeks in. Any plans in your first quarter of business?
Yes. I want to own my own mobile popcorn store.
Okay. So look out. Santi's is coming your way with her popcorns. Tell us again your favorite flavors.
My favorite flavor is the coconut caramel.
Coconut caramel.
Yeah.
And you've got salty, you've got sweet, you've got a combination of the two.
Yeah.
It is everything Bajan, and you are certainly Micro is Mighty. Santi, it has certainly been a pleasure having you on Boy from Bout here. And let me tell you, I'm going to give you the last word. I want you to shout out all the Bajans and tell them to do what?
Boy from Bout here.
You got it. Up next, we're having Lush Lather, another Micro is Mighty micro-entrepreneur. Welcome back to Bout from Bout here. Today we're talking micro is mighty with micro entrepreneurs. And we have Shamika from Lush Lather. She's going to share her unique brand story and tell you why you need to Bout from Bout here. Shamika, what's good? What's going on?
Yes, please. I'm good. Thanks for having me on the show. Well, I initially started Lush Lather in November 2020. And after having a job at a nursing home, I took a little break and then I started back this year in February 2022. So far for my line, I have 11 different types of soaps. I also have sugar scrubs and body butters.
11 different types of soap?
Yes, please.
No, that's a lot.
I know.
Tell me at least 2 of them.
Okay, so to me, the best sellers would be the turmeric and ginger, and the charcoal and turmeric.
Charcoal and turmeric?
Yes, please.
Okay, so what would have inspired some of these combinations of soap?
Well, from doing research, I was trying to basically incorporate everyone's skin type. So, as you know, they have oily, combination, dry.
So there's oily, there's combination. So what if you have dry skin?
Okay.
At the top, but you know, at the bottom it may be a little bit oily.
Okay, so a good example would be if you try the charcoal and turmeric, because that deals with both skin types. You can try the charcoal that is just for oily skin. We have the charcoal and rose clay, which is for sensitive skin and also oily skin as well.
Okay, well, that sounds like a wonderful opportunity to buy a local brand. And we definitely encouraging Bajans out of every shop. We want you to do what? Buy from Bout here. So you'll swap out the overseas one for a local one, and it's Lush Lather. Now, if I want to find you, where can I go to get some of these soaps and some of these body butters?
Okay, well, some of my products are located in Africlines, which is opposite K Shepherd in Galleria Mall. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Lush Lather Barbados, or you can send me a WhatsApp or a call to my cell phone number at 845-4336.
Now, why do you think Bajans need to buy from Bout here? And more importantly, invest in some natural soaps and some natural scrubs for their skin?
Okay, well, I love my product and I got a lot of feedback since I've started my product. To me, the reason why we should buy from Bout here because we have to support one another, help each other get, you know, to the international aspect that we want to be. With my soaps, you not only have a good lather, but you also see results based on your skin type. You also see results on your face. If you want something that's nice and calming, I also have like the chocolate and mint, and I also have like the lavender soap.
So the lavender is great for nighttime.
Yes,
you come
please.
home and you want to get that nighttime shower, so you lather up with some lavender, and you make sure that you buy some Lush Lather. Now, we talked a little bit about soaps. I am now seeing body butters as well.
Yes,
Tell
please.
me something quick about some of those body butters.
The body butters and the sugar scrubs were implemented like a week ago because I wanted to add something else to my line. The body butters are made of butter and skin-loving oils. The sugar scrubs are made with oils again and sugar.
And sugar.
Yeah, so it's good to exfoliate your skin.
It's good for exfoliation.
Yes, please.
I have learned so much about your brand. You said 11 different types of soaps.
Yes,
so
please.
you know, Bajans, you looking this end of month to buy something local, try Lush Lather. And where are we going to find you again?
Okay, as I said, you can find me at Africlines, which is opposite K Shepherd in town. You can also find me on Instagram, Lush Lather Barbados, or you can WhatsApp me or give me a call at 845-4336.
Shamika, it has certainly been a pleasure. I've learned a little bit about soap. Lush Lather is definitely a brand that I am going to invest in. And I like that lavender because you tell me it smells nice and sweet and it's great for night. So, once again, Bajans, don't forget, buy from Bout here. Hi, and welcome back to Buy from Bout here. We are talking micro is mighty when it comes to micro entrepreneurs. And we have a micro entrepreneur who has 3 tiers of his business. I am so excited to introduce you to Andre. Andre, what's going on?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Tell me about Sweet Tear Creations.
Tritier Creations have been created, well, started as probably a one-tier creation, whereas we had started like with cassava pone, the basic stuff, basically out of boredom. And from there, the realization that people were willing to buy your stuff, you continue to experiment, you do your research and that kind of stuff, and try to improve yourself. And it took off.
Okay.
So I've been doing this full time now. This year will be probably 7 years, and before that, it would be another 7 years because I worked in the flexographic industry for 20 years. After being made redundant, my wife at that time agreed that that I can go to New York, and improve the skills and that kind of stuff, and bring something different. So the whole idea of Tree Tier is to stand out, because everybody, as we know, everybody and a grandmother could bake. So the whole idea is to just make sure that you're the person standing out. And that's one of the things with entrepreneurship. You have to stand out, especially as a micro entrepreneur. You definitely have to stand out to get your product out.
Absolutely. And you definitely up the thing. I'm seeing what is called a chocolate lasagna.
Yes.
Now that is definitely up in the thing. Tell me, what is a chocolate lasagna and how you can get some?
Well, chocolate lasagna is simple. It's a layered dessert. It's a mixture of our chocolate cake, cheesecake, chocolate mousse, all homemade, nothing store-bought, more cake, and then whipping cream.
So you mean layer upon layer of sweetness and
it's not
goodness.
overly sweet. That's the thing about it. It's not an overly sweet dessert because we use semi-sweet chocolate or dark chocolate.
So it's still healthy, because dark chocolate is very, very healthy.
Well, yeah, if I want to sell it that way, sure. Yeah, for those who want to think, yeah, we can look at it that way. You can find us on IG, Tree Tier Creations. We're also on Facebook, same Tree Tier Creations. Most people know me as, know me as Cake Boss 246.
That is who you are, the Cake Boss on IG.
Yeah, but I am not to that level. I would like to be at his level, but Cake Boss 246.
You're
Cake
the
Boss
Cake Boss
Barbados.
for Barbados. The
Yes.
Bajan Cake Boss.
Yes, I aspire to be.
Wonderful. Now
Yeah.
I need to try this chocolate lasagna, because it's treat tiers and you definitely up in the thing when we're
Yeah.
talking about sweet treats. So I need to come and taste some.
Yes.
Now you see, you're right. Audrey, this is really yummy.
Yes.
I like that the mousse is not overly sweet, as you said,
Yes.
and every single layer is a layer of goodness. I like the chocolate cake, and I'm now going down to the cheesecake.
Yes.
So tell me, why should Bajans buy from Bout here?
They definitely should buy from Bout here, because a lot of the people that support me basically are the people that helped hold me up during this last 2 to 3 years. We all had the reality of COVID, and being an entrepreneur, you don't know when your next check coming from. So yeah, the support is greatly needed. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, so buy from Bout here. We work with a lot of other entrepreneurs and stuff like that, because not only with this here, we also do not only cakes, we do savory as well. So bread and stuff like that. That was one of the things that kept me afloat for COVID, because I did brioche and that kind of stuff. So that actually helped. During the Christmas season, we do hams for people, different flavors. We do a sorrel glazed ham, a honey mustard one. The whole idea is to do sustainability. So we try to do seasonal, like right now mango is in season. So what we would try to do is do like a mango pickle with salad, or we might do a mango cheesecake.
Mango cheesecake.
Yes.
Seasonal, sustainability. You have everything that you need to make your business a success.
Yes.
It has certainly been a pleasure, and Sweet Tier Creations, you get my vote. The cake boss of Barbados. If you are looking for cakes, breads, brioche, he said, at Christmas and Easter, hams, turkeys, he will do it for you. Bajans, don't forget, let me support one another. Your next shop, make sure that you are doing what? Buy from Bout here. And up next, we're going to the Omniverse. And I'll tell you what that is all about. Up next on Buy from Bout here. Hi, I'm Kim, and welcome to Buy from Bout here, the show that celebrates Barbadian micro-entrepreneurs and provides them with a unique opportunity to share their brand story. This week, we have the Omniverse with us. Theo, what's going on?
Thank you.
Tell me, what is the Omniverse?
Well, the Omniverse is an online marketplace where we aggregate a lot of vendors and a lot of customers on one platform for convenient shopping and various transactions. So it's a vibe like Amazon or Alibaba or eBay. Is very similar. So what we do is we want to generate some more competition amongst local businesses, and not just that, we want to expand the customer base of every individual business. So one of the hardest things in starting up a business is location, also the cost of rent and overhead expenses. So it isn't really feasible for you to have a company and the only thing you could do every time the month comes would be to pay rent and pay the overheads and not seeing any profits. So the idea is to increase profit margins and while keeping costs low through the digital space. So that's what we are looking to achieve.
So you created the e-commerce platform to be able to do that. So yes. Why the word Omniverse? Of all the names, why that one?
Well, I come from a Christian family, so when I first got the idea, I wanted to incorporate God in the name somehow. So I was thinking, well, God is omnipresent, and basically the idea of the business is to be in everywhere, basically in digital space. So yeah, so I just decided on Omniverse.
That is so thoughtful, because God is ever present.
Yeah.
And you want your brand to be ever present.
Correct.
That's a beautiful story. I love that.
Thank
so
you.
How long have you been involved in the Omniverse?
Well, we've been doing this since 2019. We actually started in July 2019. Started the development phase of it, the testing and everything. So we haven't officially launched until the pandemic, which to me it fit right in place because everything had already started to go online. So it wasn't like this was something that we did in response to COVID, but this was something that we did even before, and it just seemed to be perfect timing. Right.
So how was business during that period where everybody was transitioning to an online platform for their commerce?
Well, to be honest, the adoption of shopping online in the Caribbean is kind of slow, right? It was kind of slow. It's actually picking up now. But globally is a multi-billion-dollar market. So what we want to do is we want to normalize it in Barbados and in the rest of the region. So our plan is not to stay solely in Barbados, even though we only operate in Barbados right now. Mm-hmm. But we also incorporated a company in the United States this year. So we're also a US company now. And we are putting steps in place. We are actually speaking to some overseas bodies and companies and securing some partnerships so that we can take Barbadian businesses overseas.
So you truly are going to be in the Omniverse. So sure. You're taking local products and providing an opportunity for us to have an export opportunity. Absolutely. And that's being done right here so in Barbados.
Absolutely, yeah.
I am so proud of what it is that you are doing. And as a micro-entrepreneur, I can tell you, trying to find a platform for us to buy and sell our goods. Sometimes we're going from pop-up to pop-up. And this opportunity that you provided for us with an e-commerce platform is really and truly a lifesaver. Because everybody now I am encouraging to, buy from Bout here. Yeah. Start your own little thing. Begin to monetize your products,
Yeah.
and your space provides a perfect platform to do that.
Thank you.
Now, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Why should micro entrepreneurs use your e-commerce platform?
Well, there are a lot of reasons. I could touch on a lot, but mainly for me, the problem was originally the cost of doing business, right? So it's like a very high cost in doing business, and obviously everyone is in business to see a profit. If you're not making a profit, it doesn't make sense. So as I said earlier, the goal is to keep costs low. You can't get away, once you're on digital space, you can't get away from processing fees. We managed to keep the processing fees very low. Even if you have a brick and mortar store, you have to pay processing fees for the card machines and whatever the case is. So you can't get away from it. And as everything is moving to the digital space globally, these are to be expected. So I believe that businesses should join Omniverse because it's a great way to increase your profit margins, as I said earlier. We are very fair in our pricing, and we actually have a very genuine desire to see small businesses grow, because we have friends that have small businesses as well. We are entrepreneurs as well. We know how it is to have a small business, and we do believe that everyone can succeed in whatever niche or whatever industry they have.
I couldn't agree with you more. Where do we find you for the last word?
Well, we don't have a physical location, it's just an online platform. But yes, sorry, Omniverse_official Omniverse_official or www.omniverse.com.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Theo, it has been so great having you here and you sharing your vision for Omniverse and helping micro entrepreneurs.
Thank you.
Yo, I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
And Bajans, don't forget, buy from Bout here and use an online platform when you're looking to buy. When you're looking where to go, the Omniverse. This has been Buy from Bout here.